Good afternoon. So just while people find this live stream, I'm just going to add this to a couple of groups. So good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. If you're tuning in live right now, please could you send me a little message in the comments just to say that you can hear this video before I proceed. Thank you, Miss Jem. I'll just wait for people to find this. Just give me a couple of moments. Yeah. Please feel free. Hey Julia, hey Dee, hey Yuli. So we will commence in a second. Welcome, welcome to this powerful transitional day, week, month, year, should we say? So I hope you're all having a beautiful Sunday. I thought I would hop on today. We had the Pluto in Aquarius activation transmission this morning, here live online from Perigian Beach, Sunshine Coast, Australia, Queensland. And I really just wanted to hop on and give a little bit of a debrief of what went down in the transmission to sort of give people an overview. If you feel to connect with that transmission, you can message me privately. You know, we are in a powerful year. We're in a powerful month, and it's going to, I feel, be quite a dynamic year. And really, today I did a 1.5 hour channeling with light language activations plus English translations, and it was very smooth, grounding energy, but also with a lot of depth, working with the dragons, the golden dragon, working with Pluto itself, working with an etheric dragon temple off planet of Pluto with both pink and violet dragons, bringing a beautiful heart activation for the people that were in the group. But also there was a lot of information came in around manifesting and staying in your vibration and not being caught in the daily dramas of the 3D and the narratives that are flipping around at the moment. Because this energy is so potent at this time, there's quite a lot of distraction, and and this isn't just by accident, you know. What came in the transmission itself was this a bit of a clearing for the grids under the USA. Now, the channeling that was talking about America's been the grid of Atlantis, and what we worked with was bringing in a diamond grid to support the buckling grid that is currently outdated and ready for release. Now, there's a lot of talk about America at the moment. Obviously, it's election time coming up, so that's always quite an intense year for those guys. And there's a lot of different narratives been pushed out around what's going to happen potentially in America this year. So, and this I feel heralds from the certain aspects or certain beings wishing to recreate the fall of Atlantis in this timeline. Now, that does not have to be the case. That does not have to be the case, and it doesn't have to go in any direction. And so, and as hyper manifestors, as manifestors that in this energy, in this year, we have a powerful potential to create and expand and create big time. I know there's a lot of scarcity and fear of inflation and kind of contraction in the world, but you know, we are expert manifestors. We have come here as witches and wizards of alchemy. So if we are in true alignment with our soul and doing the soul work, whatever that is to us, then there's no reason why we cannot flourish this year. Flourish and find joy and happiness, even if there's structures dissolving, crumbling, and there's a bit of potential chaos in the world. Yeah. So I guess the channel, the energies, the dragons, the elementals, the shift in the Pluto from Capricorn to Aquarius is bringing about obviously a lot more of a humanitarian vibe this year, because we're moving into Aquarius, which is also always about humanity and service to humanity. Yes, so if you're working in alignment with that energy, which is of service to humanity, there's no reason why that can't expand for you this year, and you can be in more flow in regards to that. So what I was being told is that we really need to also focus on our own backyard, because there's a lot of distraction and energies drawing our attention to the USA, because they're hoping to use the power and harness the power of the collective consciousness to create a reality that is not of the highest timeline, if you will, not of the. So we are wanting to really stay away from these doomsday prophecies that have been propagated in whatever form they've been taken. There's lots going around at the moment. So we've been asked to hold a vibration of light that is beyond narrative, and really just holding in alignment with the astrological energies that are flowing in at the moment. So these astrological energies of the Pluto into Aquarius, yes, there's, Pluto is the planet of transformation, death, rebirth, demolishing of the old structures and all that jazz. So, there is potential this year that things may get a little frisky in the world stage, but that doesn't have to mean that you personally have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations yourself. Yeah, of course we're continuing to do the inner work. We're continuing to observe our triggers, what we need to heal, and there will be this ongoing shadow release, which is been going on for years. But as we move into Aquarius, there is this the shadow of the collective. There is the truths that are coming out on the collective stage. There is the bigger context to this, so it's not so personal maybe at the moment. And so if you've been doing the work and doing the work diligently, then I feel that you will, even in this kind of tumultuous energies and acceleration and fieriness that's erupting, then we as conduits are set to hold our ground and to bring in the pure light, to ground it, to anchor it through our conduits, and be that for other people and for other situations that may be going through big, deep change. So this is a moment in time, a new beginning, if you will, yet again, the ending of a 20-year cycle. I feel like you know, you can already see it in what has unfolded thus far this year, that there's quite a lot of disclosures in one form or the other. If you just look at Hollywood, etc., you know, a lot coming out there at this point in time, which can also be a little bit of a distraction. But I feel there needs to be a dismantling of people's beliefs about the world, and that's what's coming in. We're getting shaken to the foundation, so that we can build a renewal. And one of the other pieces that came in at the event was this really beautiful dragon egg. I just happened to read Celia Fenn's post this morning before the event, and she was talking about the dragon's egg, and this powerful sort of energetic egg coming in, like a rebirthing moment in our belly, in our stomach area. I think I'm going to just work with that now, as again, just for you guys. And if you want to tune into the whole transmission, you can shout out and access that later. Just send me a message. Yeah. So this is like opening a sheathing or an egg structure that is to be birthed out of our own energetic body at this time, so that we may expand in our consciousness, also in our lower three chakras, so we're feeling more earthed and fortified and connected to Gaia. Because as we shift in these very deep frequencies that are coming in, we are also needing to be grounded and anchored so that we can hold the space. Yeah. So right now, I just want you to place your awareness or your attention on your belly. Yeah, on your belly. And we're going to imagine that there's a golden egg. Yeah, a golden egg in your belly right now, in your belly. And it's kind of, it's a dragon's egg, yeah? So it holds this energy of renewal and rebirth and this dragon fire that's wanting to come through, yeah? So all you have to do, as I speak light language, is to allow your energy to receive in your own perfect way, and to allow it to shift your energy field in your belly area or whatever else you feel. And feel free to send me some comments about what you experience, if you experience anything. If you don't, that's also okay. Okay? So just feeling your belly now. So anchoring in the dragon egg, opening the dragon egg of new potential, of new light, as we move in from the doldrums and the self-idealism of Capricorn into the new innovation energies of and service to humanity with Aquarius. We anchor in the dragon. We anchor in the dragon. We anchor in the dragon in this, the astrological year of the Chinese astrology, the wooden dragon, in February. Shanto do de banana shalaboga de banana kabaraka bugo de shele barco ne barki. Shalboto de banana kashiga bodo de barco ni barco de bodanaka. Shalborke patutoke patananaka, procotutututuke patananaka, Shalabaki patudoneke patananaka, posholepetike patananaka, Shalbukorke patananaka parka, Shelebatutunoke patananaka, Shalaka kaka, Shelebatanake patananaka, Shelebodoneke anaka, Shalabokotia tanaka, Shalabokork, Kakalapotush, Dadadarakish, Shalabotukosh kenadaka, Shalabadundo degi. Shalabodondo daqui, shalabodondo daqui, shalakarika. Shelebadi korki kananaka, shalabodoki kokondoraki. So take a breath. Just allow that energy to settle in your energy field. So just taking a drink of water after this transmission, allowing the energy to flush through. It's a clearing of your cell consciousness, of your DNA. It is opening you up. What also came through at the event was that as these structures of the old order, if you will, start to crumble and shift, it allows space to rise for new energies to unfold. And this is particularly in the structure of the DNA. So because we're moving so deep and into a very new deep cycle with Pluto moving into Aquarius, the technology and the innovation is not only coming from the external worlds, the AI, that kind of business, but it's also from the inner technology of who we are becoming. So as the old structures dissolve in whatever way they choose to manifest in this earthly realm, we are indeed, we can breathe. Cellularly, we can breathe more because these structures have been holding 3D in form, if you will, for quite some time. So as these structures start to unravel, then at a cellular level, the DNA of the body can kind of breathe. It kind of, from the tight packets of DNA that are held within the cells, they start to relax a little more. And that is what is coming, I feel, for us this year. It's like this subtle relaxing of the helix, so that base pairs can reconnect, and there can be an activation of dormant DNA, and we can move forward with the development of our internal wisdom and knowledge. It's sort of like the unfolding of the DNA allows the accessibility of the past life memory and gift recall from the Akash, which has kind of been a little twisted and out of alignment so that we couldn't access the full potential of who we are. And obviously this is an ongoing process, in our lifetimes, but this lifetime. But you know, this is a big shift this year, and so it's going to allow for an unfolding of the DNA, an unfolding of a truth, an unfolding of awareness. So, you know, Aquarius, all about the mind. So it's like an expansion in inspirational thinking. And that's why I termed this year the year of imagination. Because if we are to create a new earth, if we are to let go of the old structures, we also have to realize that we need to think outside the box of our reality, and that's what Aquarius does pretty well at, is thinking outside the box, being outside the box. I'm an Aquarian myself, so it's like stepping out of the usual, you know, even if it's doing one thing differently a day or a week, you know, stepping out of your regular patterning so that you can open within to create new form. And us doing that individually and working with our clients or groups or whatever we're doing, being it with our families, then we have the potential to be a change that then ripples through the collective field. Yeah. So all in all, a powerful moment in the life of this year, a powerful moment in moving out of a cycle that's done, stagnant and complete, and moving into a much more expansive energy. So one of the final pieces was a beautiful heart activation in an etheric temple just situated just off Pluto. It was the dragons, violet and pink, and it came through as a beautiful heart activation. So I'd like to do a little piece around your heart before I go, just as a gift. Let me just grab the rose dragon. Okay, so here we go. She came in this morning at the activation, and I feel just to work with her now, just as a heart blessing for this day of profound change, and to come back to you, come back to your center, come back to your hearts over and over this year as things ride the waves of the energies of the outplay of drama, if it occurs in the day-to-day. And to realize that you are the light workers, you are the star seeds, you are the grid workers, and you are the support network or the grid network or the inner portals that are here to hold the frequency shift that is coming through for the planet at this time. And as well, we do our own continual inner work healing at the same time. But this year is much more dynamic. So I feel like as we do the ongoing inner work, we are also being asked to step up in our service work to humanity. Yeah. So for the heart space now. Shalapokia patananaka prakyalaka. Shalapotialaka patataka. Shalapokiandaraka porkiandaraka. Shalapokia patiandaraka kata. Shalapurandaki patkiki. Shalapianala bialala bialala. Shalapianala yalalala. Shalaya patananana. Shalapianana. Shalapianana kuyanaka. Shalapianana. 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 Shalapiyuhyanana karaka. Shalapuyuhyanana karaka. Shalapianana gyanana kanaka. So take a breath. Feeling that touch your hearts. Feeling that pink, rose pink, dragon frequency, soft, gentle, powerful pink energy supporting your heart's empowerment, your heart's activation. Yeah. So we are never given more than we can handle. It is a big year, but we're also ready for more. We've been doing the groundwork, we've been doing the fortification work in our pillars for the last 3 to 4 years. So really we are ready for the next level acceleration of energies and to support the collective in whatever unfolds with those energies. Yeah. So it has been said, in the last few years, all eyes on America. And that is partly true, because whatever goes down is a ripple effect, but also to also look after your own backyard. And that is wherever you are in the world, that you are supporting your local community, supporting the tribe within you. Yeah. So I'm just reading Maria's comment. Give me a sec. Yes, it's a very powerful there's lots of energies trying to play us at the moment. So you've got to remember that those that wish to control the populace do not have the resources of creational force that pure souls do. So they need to have and sway the collective consciousness field to enact or manifest pieces of pieces that they want to perpetuate into humanity. So it's important that, say you watch a Netflix movie or you hear something on the on Facebook or mainstream media, that you do not buy into the energy of it and run with it as truth. Yes. So, of course, process it, of course, neutralize it in your energy field, and then come back to what you wish to create this lifetime, this month, this year, what you wish to create, and how you will hold firmly in your resolve to create the positive timeline for yourself and the earth. Yeah. So big energies. So in big energies, they are, there's always beings that wish to hijack them, and so we have to be not on alert, but just be in alignment to our truth and to really keep working on our sovereignty and our inner resilience and strength. The movement of Pluto into Aquarius allows us to look internal and really see the deep truths and also the deep truths within humanity that aren't serving us at this time, and that's what may potentially unfold in this coming year. So big times indeed. And so it does feel from that event there's a bit of Atlantis kind of unraveling energies yet again. I know a lot of us have worked on that for many times and we think we've done that, but sometimes as the energies rise in frequency, then there are revisits to old pathways, they're revisits to old places just to release a little bit more. Another piece that came in around Atlantis was these threads of light that were just in the umbilical area that needed to be just worked with a little bit to dissolve them, so that we can really anchor back into our power and not be afraid of that as alchemists. Yes. So I'll just do a little piece around your umbilicus cord or your navel center. So just feeling into that area, holding your mind into your navel center, your umbilicus, and see, imagine, or feel just threads of light that are tying you back to the days of Atlantis, maybe, or the structures that were that Atlantis was formed upon. Yeah, that Atlantis was formed upon. So we want to just release some of these cords to that timeline, so that we are free to really anchor in our hara, so that we are free to really own our center and our power without distortion or fear or distraction. So just allow this energy to ripple through your solar sacral center and your umbilical cord area, your navel center. Shodododo, shodododo deke badadada. Shodododo, shodododo deke badananaka. Shodododo yananaka nataka. Shalabukiana potataranaka. Burundadiki. Barandaka. 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 So take a breath. So just allowing that energy to ripple through and do what it feels like it needs to do to release you, to bring you back into balance, to align your chakras. Yes, Maria, we need to be the love frequency. Yes, Sarah, so much high energy, it's bringing up a lot of clearing in that stomach area. Yeah. So, thank you for tuning in. If you filter and you resonate with the transmission I did this morning, you can shout out and we can work out access for that for you. Also, I've still got a few dragons from the last batch of crystals I got. So if you want a little dragon for this, the year of the dragon, I've got amethyst at the moment. I've lepidolite, rose quartz, blue obsidian, amazonite, and a golden healer. So if you're feeling to connect with the dragon this year, you can message me privately. And I have just decided to do a 2-2 transmission. That's the 2nd of February. Yeah, 2nd of February. That one I'm going to go to Sydney for. So it will be in Sydney. It will be a 2-hour transmission on Friday evening, 6:15 to 8:15 Sydney time. I'll also have available online for everybody elsewhere, and I'll also be doing one-on-one sessions from my office in Sydney, and that will be from Thursday the 1st of February to Saturday the 3rd of February. So if you feel to connect with me for the 2-2 group in person in Sydney, or you feel to shout out for a one-on-one while I'm there from the Thursday the 1st to the 3rd of February. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to this little blurb. I wish you well on this powerful day of the transition of Pluto from Capricorn to Aquarius. I wish beautiful things, blessings to you in your coming year, and I hope to catch you during the year here and there. So have a beautiful Sunday and take care, guys. Bye-bye.